The plenary was far from the regular because it was conducted in the chamber without power supply.
Federal government target women in hinterland on gas expansion project. Plus, latest in the entertainment world. Hello, good evening and welcome to NT Lagos Channel 10 News at 7. I am Uluwabukola Akonde. Report reaching us says Lagos lawmakers has impeached Speaker of the House of Assembly, Mudashiru Obasa, over allegations of financial misappropriation and lack of transparency in the management of the Assembly. This motion for impeachment was moved under the matters of urgent public importance at an emergency plenary in Lagos. Musa Toliat has the details.
Was far from the regular because it was conducted in the chamber without power supply. Having acknowledged a letter for emergency sitting, Honorable Femi Said, representing Kochafe Constituency 2, moved the motion for the impeachment of the Speaker, Mudashiru Obasa, under matters of urgent public importance.
I hereby move that the Speaker of the Lagos State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Mudashiru Ajayi Obasa, be removed as Speaker of this House Assembly for the following reason. 1. Gross misconduct and poor leadership, including perpetual lateness to legislative sessions and meetings. 2. High-handedness and lack of regard for honorable member at all times, intimidation and suppression of members, including inciting members against one another. 3. Financial incompetence, misappropriation of funds and lack of transparency in its management of the House of Assembly funds. 4. Gross abuse of office and privileges as the Speaker of the House of Assembly, the authoritarian and undemocratic leadership style. 5. The erosion of trust among honorable members due to unethical practices and inability to carry the majority of members' assembly along in decision making.
Thereafter, the clerk declared the office of the Speaker vacant. Then it was time for nomination for the office of the Speaker.
I, Bola Shaw, representing the Constitution, hereby propose Right Honorable Motushola Melinda, the Deputy Speaker, to take the chair of this House as the Speaker of the House of Assembly.
32 out of the 40 members of the Assembly ratified the nomination of Mojisola Lasbat Miranda as the new and first female Speaker of the Lagos State House of Assembly, while Honorable Majid Fatai became the Deputy Speaker.
Strive to preserve the fundamental and objective and directive principles of state policy contained in the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and so help me God.
Legislators briefed the journalists after the plenary.
All the principal position has been dissolved, and all the standing committee has been dissolved. So the House, as you can see, we have resolved to work together and ensure that we move the Parliament to the next level. We cannot open our eyes and allow this Parliament to dwindle. We hold the constituents a duty, and we hold Lagos State a duty of ensuring that the sanctity of the House and the integrity of this House is restored.
The House of Assembly also suspended the clerk of the Assembly, Olalekan Onofeko, and he has been replaced with Abubakar Taiwo Otun as the acting clerk of the House of Assembly. In Lagos, Musa Toliad, NTA News.
The Minister of Women Affairs, Iman Sulaiman Ibrahim, is partnering the National Gas Expansion Program to key Nigerians women in hinterland into using liquefied petroleum gas as a clean and healthy source of energy. The minister reached this conclusion after brainstorming with the chairman of the Presidential Committee on LPG, Professor Mohammed Ibrahim, on the health and environmental benefits of the clean cooking fuel to women and children. Our correspondent has the details.
over 67% of households in Nigeria are said to depend on biogas, such as firewood and charcoal for cooking, resulting to several hazards on human health and the environment, as women and children are most affected. The chairman of the National Liquefied Petroleum Gas explained that the committee is bringing up innovative strategies to ensure availability of clean cooking gas in every nook and crannies of Nigeria, in addition to educating Nigerians, especially women in rural communities, on why liquefied petroleum gas is the best cooking fuel.
Every woman, wherever she's found on the face of the earth, that uses charcoal, what she is using is what you call carcinogenic. What that means is that every time she uses charcoal, some forms of carbon deposit gets into her lungs. From the lungs, it gets straight into the blood.
I think it's the call to action. We're happy to collaborate with you to see that we achieve the same sort of success stories of clean and safe cooking transition for our women.
In a related development, the minister received the arrowheads of the National Council of Women Societies, led by its acting president, Geraldine Etuk, seeking partnership with the ministry in the area of women empowerment, among other issues.
We believe as a parents ministry that our organization objectives align with your ministry's goal, and we look forward to collaborating with you to drive meaningful change.
Let me assure you of the ministry's unwavering support as we continue to work together to address the challenges faced by our women, our children and families in Nigeria.
The council decorated her as a life member of the NCWS. On assumption of duty, Dr. Miriam Kenshiro, the newly deployed permanent secretary to the ministry, joined the minister in the day's engagements. Ngozi Teknikyo, NTA News.
Meanwhile, following the recent emergence of a new COVID-19 variant in China and subsequent international concerns over the spread of the deadly virus, the National Emergency Management Agency, NEMA, has convened a strategic stakeholders meeting to discuss the preparedness, response plans and proactive measures to take within Nigeria. Director General of the agency, Zuba Ida Umar, said all hands must be on deck to proactively curtail the spread in the country. Ilyasu Ali Yakubu reports.
The new variant of COVID-19, SARS-CoV-2 Omicron, has continued to spread globally, thereby bringing about global health emergency. The SARS-CoV-2 Omicron strain was first reported in May 2024. It has been detected in 43 countries across Europe, Asia, and North America. In Africa, Botswana reported one case from a hospitalized European traveler. It is currently being monitored by the health authorities in other regions.
Presently, we have our action plans.
These stakeholders meeting, convened by the National Emergency Management Agency, NEMA, is geared towards harmonizing effort to check the spread of the virus in Nigeria. Director General of NEMA, Zubaida Umar, in a message, told the gathering that they must do everything within their powers to prevent past COVID-19 experience that claimed many lives.
While Nigeria is not directly affected at the moment, proactive planning, preparedness, and collaboration are essential to safeguarding our citizens and mitigating any potential risk.
As of 24th September 2024, the World Health Organization WHO designated the virus as a variant under monitoring, with rising prevalence in several countries, which warrant a cautious approach and strengthening surveillance in Africa. In Abuja, Ilyasu Ali Yakubu, NTA News.
Concerned about the recent reported incident of civilian casualties in a recent Nigerian Air Force airstrikes in Zamfara State, the Chief of the Air Staff, Air Marshal Azan Abubakar, has dispatched a fact-finding team to Zamfara to fully investigate the incident and provide a detailed report for further action. A statement by the Director of Public Relations and Information, Air Vice Marshal Olusola Akinboyewa, indicates that the team led by the Air Vice Marshal Edward Gabquet Director of Coordination and Cooperation in the Civil Military Relations branch of NAF headquarters, will liaise and interface with state and local government officers as well as all critical stakeholders for a holistic assessment of the situation with a view to driving the appropriate response. The CES wishes to reiterate the NAF's commitment to the highest level of professionalism and transparency in the conduct of operations in line with appropriate global standards, as well as to maintain public trust is germane to its operational effectiveness. Moving on, the price of protecting this territorial integrity of Nigeria has been the mandate guided jealously by the armed forces, with many paying the supreme sacrifice to sustain the indivisibility to the nation. The impact of the nation's heroes cannot be overemphasized. Joel Popola reports that Lagos residents want more recognition for the legionaries beyond the Armed Forces Remembrance Day. The report.
One of the key components of nation building is selfless sacrifice, and the Nigerian Armed Forces since independence in 1960 has been doing this by being the bedrock of the unity of the nation. Apart from protecting the territorial integrity, tackling internal security challenges has been part of the integral part of their daily routine.
It's a thing of joy when you look back that you have served your father's land. It's always a thing of joy that you have made a great sacrifice to serve your father's land, and our father's land is this great nation, Nigeria.
For Nigerians, these sacrifices has not gone unnoticed.
The effort they are putting in to fight the insurgents and the insecurity in Nigeria is well commendable.
They are really serving this nation a lot. They fight for us. They want to do them well.
Government is doing some possible best to make sure they are being remembered. Virtually every year, the lay rests on their destiny, and then the entire country remember them, and at the same time giving something to the family of the fallen heroes. So I think on that aspect I can say they are doing their best.
The consensus is for relevant authorities to do more for the war veterans so as to encourage more Nigerians to contribute to nation building. In Lagos, Joel Ukbola, NTA News.
You are live on NTA Lagos Channel 10. Now let's take a quick break. After the short timeout, the news continues. Please stay tuned.
I am trying to recharge this my prepaid. It's giving me problem. For some time now, I don't have light.
Chief, why are you still suffering yourself? Why not try solar?
That one, the one they put for me last time, give me so many problems. It did not work and they just wasted my money.
Chief, go for Vifos and Zantres American Tubular Battery. Original, with sun approval. They also have Super Zantres inverters, Zantres solar battery, Zantres panel, MPPT controllers, Tobar, solar fridge, solar street light, marketed by Easy Blessed Nigeria Limited. Visit them at F10 and 11 Easy Blessed Plaza by Alaba Rago Junction in Alaba International Market, Lagos. Vifos and Zantres America available in all leading electrical shops nationwide. Ring them on 0803-6830-557 or 0803-9644-115. Vifos and Zantres America. Solar, power solar.
At Solar Plastics, customers' needs are our priority. We give you all the attention you need. With us, our customers are king. Located at kilometer 40, Lagos Abeokuta Expressway, Ijoko, Ogun State. Solar Plastics Limited. We're just a phone call away. Contact us through 080-2783-5332. You can reach us through any of our lines and social media handles. Solar Plastics Limited. Come, let us treat you like a king.
Welcome back, and if you are just joining us, you're watching NTA Lagos Channel 10 News at 7. We proceed with the news. Given the critical role of the capital markets in economic development, guests on Good Morning Nigeria want the investment and security bill signed into law. This, they believe, will unleash operations in the capital market for a game-changing sustainable economic development in the year 2025 and beyond. Lydia Sampson reports.
Capital market fared very well in 2024, emerging amongst the best in Africa. To further consolidate on these achievements, Gaston Good Morning Nigeria wants more Nigerians harnessing the enormous potential in the capital market for long-term development. Optimism is high that the capital market, having raised 2.2 trillion for banks recapitalization and 3 trillion in collective investment schemes in 2024-2025, will record more.
The capital market is a place where over the years we've seen the government come to raise money, companies too also come to raise money, and when they raise this money, they're expected for companies, for example, to use them to expand. When companies expand with the money they're able to raise, what happens? It creates job opportunities.
What we want to do is to bring the knowledge of the capital market to the forefront of Nigerians. We have various programs, the financial literacy program of the SEC, trying to do that. And if you check around, you now see billboards by the SEC all over Nigeria.
Similarly, the introduction of robust measures, departments and platforms like the 14 days to get approval to raise capital, Office of Small Business, Office of Unclaimed Monies to guide persons with unclaimed money get their dividends, as well as more sectors and organizations like NNPC Limited getting listed on the capital market will take the market to the next level.
Bearing in mind that 70% of the population are youth, and that is what they want. But I want to tell you today that this has been recognized by SEC, that we have their license at some cryptocurrency exchanges. These are digital platforms, and where the youth can trade, even though it involves higher risks, but these are digital platforms.
The deployment of technology to deepen clarity and transparency, the guests say, will empower investors to have information on their phones at the tip of their fingers. The guests are on the same page that the capital market will continue to be a solution provider to fast-track the realization of government economic growth across all sectors. In Abuja, Lydia Sampson, NTA News.
The government of Taiwan has expressed readiness to elevate its trade relations with Nigeria as efforts to finalize ongoing processes for a new level of bilateral trade cooperation intensify. This was disclosed by the chief of the Taiwan mission in Nigeria, Andrew Yiping Liu, during a media luncheon in Lagos. Jesuto Moses reports.
At the event, Andy Yiping Liu highlighted the need to review the trade agreement between Nigeria and Taiwan, originally signed in 1994. He emphasized that a revised investment protection agreement will attract more Taiwanese investors to Nigeria, paving the way for enhanced economic collaboration.
The federal government to finalize the final stage of promoting trade protection and promotion between Nigeria and Taiwan by signing the agreement as soon as possible. And second thing is to resuming the permanent secretary level of government negotiation between Nigeria and Taiwan, so that both sides from the government side would know what to do next in the new year to promote more trading and investment promotion in the near future.
The mission chief also noted Taiwan's high demand for Nigerian agricultural products, expressing confidence in their quality. He called for concerted efforts to achieve a trade balance between the two nations, emphasizing the mutual benefits of strengthening bilateral ties. Liu further outlined the significant opportunities that a stronger trade partnership could bring, including increased foreign direct investment, technology transfer, and job creation in key sectors of the Nigerian economy. He stressed the importance of leveraging both countries' strengths to foster sustainable development and economic prosperity.
If we talk about trade volume, from 2023, it reached nearly 400 million US dollar. It's like 398 something, but nearly 400 million US dollar. It's not too much. As for 2024, from January to November, it reached already done for like 234,000 million US dollar. So for us, it's really a very important stage for Nigeria and Taiwan to move forward into 2025.
The chief of Taiwan mission also commended Nigeria's diplomatic policies and its critical role in sustaining democracy across Africa, describing the country as a strategic partner in regional and global affairs. In Lagos, Jesuto Moses, NTA News.
To the foreign news tonight. U.S. and Israel push for Gaza ceasefire ahead of Trump inauguration. Daniel Archer is standing by for more details. Please, let's join him.
U.S. President Joe Biden and Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu have held a phone call to discuss a potential Gaza ceasefire and hostage release deal. The White House says Biden stressed the need for an immediate ceasefire and return of hostages. Progress is being made, but uncertainty remains over key aspects of the deal. A breakthrough in talks could ease tensions in the region and provide relief to civilians affected by the conflict. Diplomatic efforts are expected to continue in the coming days with a focus on securing a lasting ceasefire agreement. Moving on, Croatian President Zoran Milanovic has secured a second term in office, winning nearly 3/4 of the votes in the country's presidential election, while his opponent, Dragan Primorac, garnered only 25% of the votes, marking the worst ever result for Croatia's most powerful political force. Milanovic, a vocal critic of the governing party on issues like corruption and healthcare, has pledged to offer a hand to Prime Minister Andrej Plenković, who refused to congratulate him, stating that he offers nothing. That's it on Foreign News. I am Daniel Achu.
To wrap up for the English segment of the news tonight is entertainment news, as Simi and Adekunle Gold's love shines bright on 6th anniversary. Now let's join our entertainment correspondent, who is standing by to give us more update.
Simi expressed her joy on their special day, stating that Adekunle Gold still makes her laugh after 6 years of marriage. She praised him as the best man she knows and a forever partner. The couple is celebrating their 6th wedding anniversary on January 13, 2025. Adekunle Gold and Simi, a mother of one, shared lovely old photos to mark their special day. Moving on, Regina Daniels shared a touching post honoring her mother, Rita Daniels, on her birthday. She described her mother as her woman king, a source of guidance, and her best friend. Regina Daniels posted a collection of photos and video of her mother on Instagram. The actress reflected on the challenges they have tackled together and expressed her wish to always be her mother's daughter. Regina prayed for her mother's health, strength, and long life, seeking God's protection. That is it on entertainment news. I'm Blessing Amakulo.
And that concludes the news tonight, as Jesuto Moses is standing by for the news translation in Ogo. Thanks for joining us. I am Uluwabukola Akonde. A very good evening to you.
Moses Nenino. O sento to àwọn li mateto le we ko yo de ko de onu ko to se oloton muda si robasa so teme ta ide o me na yo nu ko to na o se o àwọn li mateto. Izo me to Musa tole ate ni ko to ya do obasa we di de to gbon sento to eso gba nu kwa we si ayin bo share we to eme gbon na obasa lo su yo de matito ai si no he wa yi to fi de ye de obasa se so teme eyan me ko yun ko to la o se ho àwọn ni mai to so po 2015 to me ka je gbe bo ye ko wa de o se to Messi Mojisola Miranda e to so apapa si o se to se si apa we tita ene to apapa si le volume to àwọn ni mate si o se ho me wa yo me je teme tin ta ide onu ko to na o se ho àwọn ni mate to o me yin o nu ko to na o ene te bi to wa to no pe nu kun ni no mo nyonu la si o to ene Anan Sulaiman Ibrahim to din we ko do ya do emi we ko azon wa to po he o tito zo pe e ko se do ayi na onu iwa hei ozi emi di gas ton na do tin bo yo de ji o le to le comment to bo Nigeria to me kaka to yo gbeta lepo we to ya no ina bayo ti lo te din bo yonu le na yo de je ozi emi di gas do danu je to fi owo 18 to bo Nigeria to me ene we to ya no o African to da onu mo kele po na ki yi to da onu le po wa yo de re ya do alote na mo etero dali na to mo yonu le wa yo de re so yi ozi emi di gas don do to mi yo eton le fro but onu ru eton le da to fi de ba 18 to bolo me mo go to na di do yi ko jegbon di do o wa COVID-19 don a da yo de ton e ko so jegbonu so to bo China to me ko so to nu gba le to ayon to le ene putu we o be no pe nu ko no ija o te do mi nema ko jira o me yo fudu le na to mo do ye puri awu na o nu iwa na to dike mo do ye gan awu tu lo be ma so be danu iwa to bo Nigeria to me o me yo nu kwa to na azon we nema to ene Zuba Ida Umar do ya do o me po le mo do ye tin to po to azon we wa ito me na to dike mo do ye gan awu tu lo bo e ma so wa danu ide ko wa do to we wa ile me to ayon to me na do mo do ye mo do e ma don to kla to bo Nigeria to me e ha for na not to ja ka de so to no sin come to to do
Excellence, station with a difference, station of the people. NTA Lagos Channel 10 for information and education, for all-round entertainment, for quality programs. So NTA Lagos Channel 10. Oh, ya carry the go, oh, ya carry the go. For children and family programs. NTA Lagos Channel 10. Where they entertain the people, all the people they know. For the latest news and sports. NTA Lagos Channel 10. For clear signal, we dey waka far. Now we be the medium, we go help you sell your market. All round entertainment, oh, for everybody. Jolly, 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 jolly. Money tonight, this is family station, family station, station for the